Brother Five.
Brother Black. How are you?
Dude, Sinner.
Yes.
I haven't heard the whole thing because, I don't have access to it, but I heard Que Pasa.
That's right, and we got to get you access to it, so I'll make sure you get it immediately, if not sooner.
But how cool getting Mr. Mustaine to add a voice.
I know. It was a complete honor, and he really, just because there was a James Brown part in there. And,
right.
It's pretty hard to top James Brown, but, Mustaine, it was just perfect because he's got that growl and that voice, and it was just, the delivery was epic, and I'm super excited and super, honored to have him on the track.
And what did he think about, because you essentially didn't ask him to sing. It wasn't a melodic part. You were sort of using it as a texture, a layer, or something.
Vocal hook, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I love those instrumental songs with cool, vocal hooks, or it could be anything like that. It just makes it so different and interesting. And it just came together perfect. I'm super happy. And when I played it for him, he was down with it. So it was great, I was really, really happy with it.
And then I know you've talked about this, and I'm sorry for bringing up a question that you've answered many times, but lifelong dream you get to play with Peter Criss.
Yeah, it's
from Kiss. For
yes.
Anybody who didn't know.
So Peter, of course, has played. He's played Gene Krupa. He's played the Buddy Rich. He's played that style his whole life. And so I said, "Hey, man, I'm doing Georgia on My Mind," and he was like, "I would love to," So it's just what he has done his whole life. He's played like that. So my producer, Barry Pointer, went to his house and we set it up just like an old 40s kit, a couple mics, not miking every drum or anything.
Right.
And and Steve, I'm not exaggerating, he did 2 takes. And the first one was perfect. And he's like, well, let's just do a second one just for safety. And walking down the stairs took longer than his epic, drum performance. It was incredible. So he, and then there was some magic before the song started. Peter's talking to Barry. He's talking about me and the song and all that stuff, and we caught that on the mics, and we asked Peter if it was okay to, start the song like that, and he said sure.
Oh, that's
really
cool.
Neat. Yeah, really great.
Yeah, great trick I learned early on in my radio career. Make sure the mics are rolling before you even start the conversation and after, because you never know what you're going to catch.
And it's a good thing, and I know that trick, so I'm very careful of what I say.
Right. Well, I'm not looking to trap anybody anyway. That's not the direction I was going there. But, yeah, it's just cool because you never know the stories you might get.
Right.
All right. Do you know where you're going video-wise? Because although I genuinely don't care about music videos anymore, I also genuinely can't wait for yours because I think we grew up loving the same things. Scooby-Doo and Monsters.
Well, lucky enough, the video just came out.
Okay.
So it's on YouTube. And, I just want to say thank you because it's all about the fans and it's all about the people. It really is, because it has done so well, and I just am so thankful for that, and I appreciate the people. I just am so happy about it because I just do this, for the love of guitar and the love of music, and it's been so well received. So you can see it on YouTube. It's amazing. I'll play for you after this interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any more of the ultra creative, we're going to dress up like Planet of the Apes type of things planned?
Maybe. Yeah.
I realize you're out kind of double touring right now, but.
Yeah, I love, and I have hairless cats, so we might all be like weird hairless cats. So something like that might come along.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And this obviously, Rob Zombie show. So how's the new Zombie album doing? It's interesting.
I love the Zombie album, man. We'll play new songs. I love the album so much. I'm so just in love with this album. I love every song, and we're opening up with King Freak, and we're doing Cemetery Man and everything. And it's just I just love it,
Yep.
And it just came out great. So life is good. I can't complain. We're here. The sun is shining.
Right.
And we're about to play, DTE for the, we've played it a few times. I've
Yeah.
played it a bunch in my life. Yeah. And
back
I was
when it was Pine Knob, you played it, I think.
Oh, yeah. I saw Metallica and Ozzy here. I saw Rat and Bon Jovi. I saw, of course, Motley Crue.
Right.
Everybody I've seen here. Everybody.
Once in the dressing rooms over that way, Rob Halford had me trying on all of his leather jackets.
Oh.
I'm like, it's the weirdest
amazing.
day of my life.
Yeah.
And wear this leather jacket. It's 30 pounds. I wear this around stage. I'm going,
Yeah.
Rob Halford's letting me wear his stage clothes. Like, it was the weirdest.
Over there near the, at the dressing rooms, I met Cliff Burton.
Oh, wow.
And had a nice conversation with him. And I remember it vividly, like it just happened an hour ago. He was drying his hair, and we were talking about guitars and basses and things like that. And he couldn't be the nicest person. I mean, he was so cool. I mean, he was just so cool. And I, was a crazy Metallica fan.
Sure.
And after that, I was just like, oh, my God. These guys are the greatest, because he
Right.
was just so cool to me. And I was this 16-year-old kid, and he was just rad.
Nice. Let's roll through a couple guitar players, shall we?
Yes, let's
I
chat.
always love
I love
asking
it.
about guitar
Yeah.
players. That's kind of
me
my
too.
thing.
Yeah.
All right. Earlier today, for the first time, I got to see Aaron Jones. Have you had a chance to check him out at all?
I know his work. I haven't seen him live yet, but unbelievable. Like great songwriter, great player, great voice, everything. I mean, he's got the whole thing. He's got the whole package,
Right.
It's like, wow, and I'm so, like, that's what we need. We need talent like that. And thank God,
Yep.
for Mr. Jones, because he is killing it.
Yeah, I like how he kind of incorporates almost an industrial sound as far as noises and stuff, but he never loses the blues or the melody. It's like,
I know.
how are you
it's
doing
just
that?
great songs.
Yeah.
It's great songs, and that's what's number one.
Yep. I'm going to go like super, super, super old here, just because all the conversations we've had, I don't think I've ever brought up Hendrix. So
Oh, my
just
God.
talk to me about Jimmy.
That was my first. That was it for me. It was. I remember cable TV came on, and they were playing all sorts of movies, and Woodstock was on, and they did, Jimmy's part and all that stuff, and I was shocked, and I was like, this guy is the coolest and all this, and right away I got Are You Experienced and just was obsessed. I was like probably 8 years old or something, and I just everything was Hendrix for me. I learned every song, every lick. Axis Bold as Love, Electric Ladyland, Are You Experienced? Every note. I was obsessed. Obsessed.
Well, the last one I want to touch on, I'm going to start with a very specific song because not many people can cover Van Halen and get away with it. And on the album Before Center, are you guys that good, or did you catch a moment? Take Your Whiskey Home
Oh, my God.
with Corey Taylor, with Michael Anthony, with Fred Curry. Dude, that is one of my all-time favorite covers of any song by anybody.
Let me tell you, that was pure magic. I'm gonna fill up this this interview and tell you the whole story.
Okay, perfect.
So, I was so sick. Now, when I say sick, I was almost canceled the show. I couldn't even walk up the stairs. And I believe, I'm not joking, I believe that at that time I had coronavirus. And this was before, like, coronavirus hit.
Right.
And because I was traveling and all this stuff, and I had all the symptoms. I mean, I couldn't breathe. And I remember telling everybody, I was like, listen, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, We were backstage. Fast forward, we were backstage and we were rehearsing Take Your Whiskey Home. And the crowd went so crazy, and it just came together like this. It just, everything came together, and it sounded so good. we all looked around at each other and we were like, do you know any other songs? Of course, Michael Anthony knows everything.
Of course.
And I was like, what do you know? What do you know? And you can see on the video, like we're all crowded together and we're like, should we do Run the Devil? Let's do Run the Devil.
Right.
And we do Run with the Devil. And it was amazing. Then we were so excited. We were like, do you know anything else? I was like, yeah, let's do, You Really Got Me. It was just like one of those. And it was such a magic time. It was unbelievable.
So glad you captured it.
Oh my
So
God.
cool.
It was one of the greatest times of my life,
Yep.
Incredible. Yeah. Really magic.
Enjoy the Zombie Tour.
Thank you.
New album coming out Halloween weekend.
Yes.
Sinner.
Yes.
And so you'll be back out on the road again doing your thing.
Since we're in Detroit, not Devil's Night, but Devil's Night Eve?
Right.
Yes.
Which some call, what do they call that? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
Devil's Night Eve.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Prequel to The Son of.
That's right.
Right. There you go. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.